I saw a happy Australian camp. They were really, thank you, Vikram Raju. You've done the job for us.
The bat was not near the pad. Bat never came close to the ball. So I was confident, and he was plumb in front of the wicket.
I've got to be honest, and I think there may have been a hint of an inside edge, but look, it was close bat pad. It was very, very tight run thing.
On turning track on the 5th day, when the bowler is spinning the ball from right to left and left to right, and suddenly his finger come out, umpire's finger come out so quick.
Because they had a tie, they wanted to win the match. For that reason, we have been scapegoated. Of course, I'm still, even today I am telling you the same thing. So as a neutral man, I should be, as far as possible, confident, and then I have given the decision.
The way Mr. Vikram Raju gave him out, I am very confident, and I have very much confidence in my partner that he must have given the correct decision.
I was reading one of their interviews after the match where they said that they wanted to prove one thing to the visitors, that we don't favor our Indian side. And when you have that frame of mind, you're going to make mistakes favoring the opposition. And I think that's what happened.
I didn't favor either Australian or any Indian player. Whole of the match, I am telling you.
I remember storming into the umpire's room straight away, and having a real go at Vikram Raju. In this day and age, I would have been banned maybe for a year, for all you know, and gave him a real service over there. And he said, it is the right decision, and I'm glad to be part of history, by putting that finger up and being involved in only the second tied test match. I looked at him and I said, you frickin' beauty.
And I got the photograph of that decision given by me.
That was the last ball incident.
Yes.
That has created history.
Yes. Index finger went up.
Don't you agree, Vikram, that it was in our destiny? It was a godsend thing that we are associated with this match.
Yes.
My initial reaction was, oh, what a mess, because we were 326 for 5 or 6 and needed only 22 runs to win, and we should have won.
But that time, the anger was much more bigger than the moment you can recollect is, it's something we done which never or only once happened before.
You're part of the history. Whether you played the ball or you've not played the ball, people are going to remember even after you die.
The realisation setting in as to it was a tie, the second tie in history, something very, very special, and we felt it.
Since Test cricket began in 1877, there has been only one other tied Test match.
I'd grown up watching newsreels of the tied Test in Brisbane, and Gary Sobers was my early cricketing idol as a result of that. So then all of a sudden we're involved in a tied Test match ourselves. It was very, very special.
Not only for the fact to have seen the two tied tests, but to be in a position to realise the importance that they had to cricket. For instance, the Brisbane one. That was the start of perhaps the greatest test series ever. So to be there and appreciate that. Then, when we go to Madras, what have we got? The Australian team trying to claw its way back, plays a great match, gets a tie out of it, sets themselves up for the next, perhaps 10 years.
Everyone talks about the Brisbane Test match, Australia-West Indies, as the tied Test match.
This game was as good, if not better, than that 1960-61